Hello guys, welcome to this short video. Quick update on wine market. I'm just looking at the stats at the moment for the coronavirus cases in the world. Looks like we're spiking a bit more. Coronavirus cases is 421,000. Deaths so far, this is global, 18,000, and then recovered 108. So we seem to have a lot of people with the virus at the moment. You know, stay safe out there, be careful. Because things are seemingly look like they're getting worse. The USA has jumped up today with another 9,875 new cases, which is quite serious. 145 deaths today. China seems to have it under control, but that's the only place really in the world that seems to have it under control. So we did a full valuation of all our wines. I just want to share that with you. This is the latest valuations, and the valuations these are based on only full case, so we're not looking at any other formats. Full case of 12 bottle prices. So you see there are sporadic ups and downs in some of the wines, like 6%, 4%, 5%, and there seems to be dips only in certain places. In general, the overall return is actually quite good. It's only dropped the market by 1% for all our valuations. So your portfolio, if you're checking it, check it tomorrow, because we'll have the prices updated properly by tomorrow. They're only partly updated today. So yeah, overall 1% dip. I mean, that's really nothing when you consider the scale of what has happened in the stock market out there at the moment. So we saw the Bordeaux market minus 1%. And the Champagne and Rhone Valley 0.6% down, which is in total just 1% really, which is really quite good. Now that's a very good indicator as to where this market is going. Now if there was panic selling right now, we would see a lot more prices drop. So what's telling me is there are pockets of investors or wine connoisseurs, wine collectors that are offloading some stocks, but not many. So there are bargains to be had. But it does point to a very positive sign that potentially we could see a rally in the wine market. Now I've been saying this for the last few months, and I know I talked about the stock market crashing 2 or 3 months ago. I wasn't sure when it was going to happen, but I said it was going to happen this year. I believe that the coronavirus is really the straw that broke the camel's back. It was heading for a collision. The markets were just way too... Look at this one from the London and Vintners Exchange in 2008. So we've got here the Fine Wine 100 index, and we have the second line, which is the Fine Wine 1000, and then you have the stock markets, which is the S&P 500, the DAX, the Hang Seng, and the FTSE 100. Now, when the markets crashed in 2008, everything dropped here. Now look at wine. Look at the 2 wine index. What happened? They had a slight dip, and then boom, both of the markets, both of the wine indices just shot up, more than double. This one was way more than double the stock market growth. All right, if you compare that to what that would be a flat plane, look at the growth that we saw in wine. This went on for 3 years, okay, all the way to 2011, and then we saw a drop 2011, and then boom, we had an upswing again in 2016. Markets went up. We did very well after the last few years from our wine investments. Everything I recommended in 2016 did about 30% over 2 years. So some big growth. We enjoyed this growth. If you're not in this market, you need to be in it, because this potentially is what is looking... This looks like a situation where we are right now is where we could be again in comparison to the 2008 market crash. So remember, wine did very well. Not only are you protecting your investment, but you're also huge potential to do really well. And if you look at the chart showing our recommendations, this is our recommendations from 2016. This is cumulative return, so everything that we recommended all through that period made 45% return, which is 11.5% a year. Very, very good return. So there you have it. If you're not in a position at the moment to get into wine, it's a good time to liquidate your stocks and shares, or any of your funds that are linked to the stock market, any investments you have out there, purely and simply because there's a bounce back tomorrow. There's talks that the Congress were going to get a $2 trillion stimulus package through or over the line. But remember, this thing is global. We haven't even seen the numbers spike in many countries yet. It's still very early. It's only China that's got the handle on this, and it took them 3 months, and they reacted very swiftly. I'm not sure the rest of the world is acting swiftly enough, so there's going to be volatility out there. Tomorrow's upswing in the market might be the opportunity for you to liquidate, pump some money into wine, get in a safer bet, and look at the potential of it. We could see, looking back from the 2008 crash, we could see some big returns in wine in the next few years. Thanks for watching.